Making your own athletic wear is the best because you can really just kind of nail that fit and make looks that you feel good in and that are just super fun. So let me share with you my latest. I'm Madi with Madi Sews, and thanks for hanging with me. So over here, I like to share with you all of the things that I've made, mostly for myself, but every now and then you'll catch me sewing for other people. I also do pattern reviews, fabric and pattern hauls, and share tips and tricks for fitting. So if that sounds like something that's up your alley, I'm happy that you're here. So today I wanted to tell you all about the two new tops that I made, which is actually the Elevate crop top and the overlay from Greenstyle Creations. Now, if you've been following me for a while, you know that I've been making Greenstyle Creations patterns for a while. I really do like their tights. And so when they opened up this call for ambassadors, I made sure to apply. I get to choose one of their patterns and share all of the details with you. And so this month, as you all already know, it's the Elevate crop top and the overlay. First, let's get into some of the details on this pattern. This pattern comes with a pretty nice size range. It covers a waist from 30 up to 61, a waist of 22 to 57, and hips from 32 up to 62. And honestly, their size range is probably one of the reasons why I started making their tights, because I felt like, hey, I fall into those numbers, which really doesn't happen often. The Elevate crop top actually calls for 75% stretch. So I went ahead and used my nylon milliskin that I got from Spandex World. You all, I keep a ton of this in my stash, and actually I've stocked up on colors that I've already made my tights out of, so that way I could have some coordinating stuff. Funny thing about that is that I didn't account for fade. So I made my money tights probably over a year ago, and honestly I wear them once, maybe twice a week. And so they get washed quite a bit and they faded, you all. But I didn't take that into account when I made up my matching top. So the colors are just a little off. I think I'll be able to, I think I can deal with that. This pattern does come with two different front options. So you can choose a regular option or you can choose to make the full bust option. Now, you all know that I always have to make a full bust adjustment and work with all of that good stuff. So I was actually really pleased when I saw that they had the full bust option, but you all know I still didn't trust it. I cut it out and then I compared it and it looked like it would possibly work. And to be fair, it did work out. So it looks like that what Greenstyle Creations actually did was that when they created that full bust adjustment for that full bust option, they have you gather it into that back piece. So there are gathers there. I think I will size down to remove some of those additional wrinkles down at the side. You can also choose between a high neckline or low neckline for this one. I decided to go with the high neckline just because it's already a crop top. I felt like I was going to be showing enough skin, so I decided to raise my neckline, which is really kind of unusual for me because, I like my stuff to be, well, I like to show this area, but not with this one. And I actually really do like the coverage on this one. Okay, you all, so the one part that actually tripped me up on this crop top was actually putting on that really cute bottom band. You see, they actually have you fold the wrong sides together and then you baste that and then you attach it to the top. But I was thinking, well, if I baste it together, I'm gonna have that open edge right here. And I couldn't figure it out for the life of me. So I went ahead and I did it right sides together, flipped it out, and then it was just way too much fabric to attach to the top. I mean, my serger was pretty unhappy with me. It was super unhappy and it was some rough sewing. I did end up asking for some advice and people immediately said, oh no, that's not the way you do it. You're supposed to, yes, put the wrong sides together, but where the open curved piece is, you kind of just turn it so that way it hits on the inside up against the seam of the top. And it did really work out nicely. Okay, so moving on. For the overlay, I felt that that actually came together pretty quickly. I used a green fabric that I had in my stash. This is a jersey, so it's a stretch knit, and it has about 50% two-way stretch on it, which worked fine for this. I also did use the orange thread for the cover stitch, just like I did on the top. And again, still got some issues on the other side. We're gonna ignore that. And I opted to make this one sleeveless. I did put the little band in on the back side right over here, and I made the tie back. There are other options that you can make with this top though. You can add sleeves, you can add a cuff onto the sleeves, you can make it sleeveless. It also has a banded bottom, so you can crisscross these two sides and then add a band at the bottom. It has a lot of really fun options, and so I can easily see myself using this pattern year round. You all, overall, I have to say my favorite part of the pattern was the overlay. For the crop top, I feel like this is pushing me out of my comfort zone a bit, which is okay. I mean, I won't wear it to the gym. However, I will wear it when I'm working out at home because it gets really hot in our little closet gym area. And I like the fact that I could actually still wear this and put the overlay over the top and not feel self-conscious in it, which is nice. You all, now that I've made these tops to match my money tights, I feel like I kind of need new money tights because they're a little faded and it makes me a little sad. I guess they're well loved, right? We'll just say that. They're well loved. This will be well loved. It'll fade eventually as well. So those are all of my thoughts on the Greenstyle Creations Elevate crop top and their overlay. If you're at all interested in checking out the money tights that I made using their stride tights pattern, you can check out this video right over here. And until next time, you all, I sincerely hope that you find joy and have a wonderful day.